The year was 1303, and the 14th century had fully begun in Crusader Kings 3. Last time we beat off no, say it wrong again. We fought off the crusade of the papacy for our lands here in Gallia, and now our young king or emperor, Kaiser, Pope, King Chloe. Well, Chloe just, he has gone on a bit of a crusade for, Scandinavia. He's been expanding it, and so far it's been, not terribly difficult, as you'll see today. Right now we've declared invasion of the Kingdom of Sweden. So we're gonna take all that land for us if we win. Now, I think we will win that, because we are a little bit stronger as an empire than Sweden is, I figure. So let us actually see that. Raise all the armies here. Have enough money saved up that we can go full on, full power for a little while. Though a lot of these fights I've been having up here with the crusade, well, honestly, we could just do that with our personal retinue. Yeah, pay us, thank you. That remains a very nice bonus. Okay, and the armies are gathered. Camp dispute. After my army set up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my knights lodging. That's in the center. For Duke Coit and Baron Stein. Honestly, dread would not be that bad here. But let's try a restraining speech. I get up and deliver a speech about how we must all be fighting for the Empire of Gallia. We must stand united against our foes. Many outsiders take advantage of internal squabbles. Looking abashed, they apologize. Yay, we gave a good speech. A glorious speech, if you will. Overwhelmed by stress? How did that happen? Oh, because our friend died. We might need to do something about that. Do we not have a position? Yes, we do. And sadly, we don't have much to take away our stress. So, we can become a drunkard. Well, I think we'll just have to... It is a lot of stress, though. Irritable. What does irritable do, exactly? You know what? This will work, yes! Yeah, this will work for us. I am surrounded by fools! Can we do something more? No, we can't... we can work off some stress, but we kind of already... And lash out. Alright, so... that's one good army. And the other army will gather right here. And that will begin our grand semi-invasion crusade, which has no religious motivation, just because, we feel like we deserve it. Which is enough for our religion, haha. Actually, let's send one person over here. That's a fine set of armies. Both have siege weapons. Yes, they do. That's very important. Now let's go stomp on Sweden. Hello, Sweden. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, we can do that too. Hire a holy order. I don't quite care. Betrothed. Who's this? My brother. Sure? Ah yes, that'll be more Byzantine alliances. Yes! We're kind of semi-aligned with the Byzantine Empire. Which is mostly just to keep them off our back, since they are, I think, are only the biggest Catholic power right now. And if we can keep them out of crusades, that is very helpful. And the money just keeps flowing in. What do we get? A barony. Well, we'll start handling that later. For now, we're army smashing time. Come on, march faster! You fools, faster! Yeah, we can go siege this barony while we're at it. Hello there, King of Sweden! What a cute little army you have! Kneel before our crusade! Okay, that's fast. Took the king's son hostage. Yeah, this is not really that much of a challenge, really. We have cannons. They, I think, are still very primitive. Now what? Just march for the capital. And we just keep making more money. Well, that's it then. Didn't have to even siege the capital. There we go. Hey Sweden, all your stuff is mine. Oh, they keep this little bit. Ah, how cute. Do we need to usurp their stuff now? Petty Kingdom of New Orleans. Kingdom of Uppland. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some organizing. And then I'm thinking if we go, because these are like all pagans and stuff. I think we could just go for a holy war against them and submit the Kingdom of Finland as well. That'll be a big step towards what we're planning to do in this 14th century to, yeah, form the Kingdom of the Empire of Scandinavia. We need like half more, but as you see, it's quite easy. So yeah, we'll just keep going with this, and we'll report in when we're having another big war against Finland or something. So, and with a swift bits of reorganization and the realms divided, with my brother taking probably a bit of what was Sweden mostly under his wing, I see no reason why we can't go on with a great Scandinavian crusade! And basically declare not an official crusade, which you can also do, but that'll be happening later somewhere for someone else. No, we can just go a holy war for Finland. This sounds like a good idea, since they are, you know, quite a bit weaker, and they don't have many friends, the Suomi. So, not too many people will help them. Now, we obviously put our rally flag over here. Let's see, where is our rally flag? Military. Where is that thing? Really, where is that thing? Right here, right? Did it dissolve? Oh no, we have it in Oslo. No, I'm stupid, but where's Oslo? I could have sworn it was somewhere around here. I mean, I've visited there. It should be somewhere around here. Well, let's move it at least, because, yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay. So we move Oslo, the ready flag for Oslo, to this bit here, called, what is it called?
Musavari, Musasari, Musasari, Musa. Sorry.
Otherwise, that's like Deathclock stuff, the Deathclock troll.
Musa Clarkish Musa. Musa Clarkish Musa.
We are now raising the dead with our ancient book of necromantic spells. Yeah, I've also released a bunch of prisoners. With the condition that obviously they convert out of their stupid Catholic ways. And into the new Imperial Church. This is a, you know, Emperor of Mankind type of crusade we're doing. They have a bit of trouble, like riding on this small piece of land, but it'll be enough. Because I don't think this war needs to last very long. This is like very harsh land to conquer, so we'll have to be sure of that. Oh, there, you know, the Sampi are joining them. How cute. You know how much that frightens me? Not at all. Yeah, we're just gonna make it into one army and stomp over here. Well, I think little friends are all joining him. How pathetic. I mean, I could just like hire hordes of mercenaries if I really wanted to. Woohoo! Well, we could become overseer. That's a good one. Now, honestly, I'm thinking maybe we switch out of the martial lifestyle after this. Let's actually pause it, because the other one are not that good. I suppose we, I suppose we'll go to gallantry. Gallantry is nice. Yeah, okay, we'll go with gallantry. That'll be interesting. Be like a nicely martial character right here. Hello, how quick will the city fall? Very quickly. Sorry, my Finnish viewers, but your lands are not much of a threat. Can we get True Believer yet? Not yet, so we have to save up a little bit. So that's already their capital taken. Also, I'm tempted to just, split this off. And have the other one, go here. What is it suggesting we get? Constant care, but I don't want it. Yeah, I want True Believer in the Imperial Church. My wife, who says she has set up with Prince Geralt. Well, fun for them. I don't really care too much. Yeah, they haven't made very strong fortifications here yet. Might have something to do with that this land is mostly forest. Oh look, they have brought an army. That's cute. I have about 10,000 those types of men, so let's go laugh at them. That'll be funny. And then, you know, murder them as we laugh at them. Oh, stop running!
There's no escape.
Ooh, they brought 10,000 men. I'd almost think that's impressive. Sorry, this is really mean. But you know, that's what Imperial Crusades are for, kind of. Who's going to be leading this battle? Not me, apparently. That's a shame. Well, that's it then. Very short holy war. So, boom, that's a whole lot of lands added to our collection. So the question is, how much do we need more to form Scandinavia? Because that will be our great big goal here. Still need about, yeah, we still need a fair bit more. Yeah, we need to start pushing into these northern bits. Well, we could probably do that fairly quick. Once again, we'll have an age of reorganization. And begin... Oh, a dwarf king! Oh, that's fun. What type of dwarf king is this? He is a pagan dwarf king. What type of war can we declare on him? Ah, we already did that. We may only do one holy war per lifetime. Oh well. So we'll have to conquer them more slowly. Or do a crusade, but... I'm not sure if a crusade would be that handy here. I mean, there won't be much people that would stop us. It might be funny to do a crusade. I don't know, I'll think on the crusade idea. Just back when the next change of ages begins. And the Grand Crusade March continues! As we get the scattered lands of Sweden on our side by armed force of arms. And just declaring all these little fellows one at the same time. So we can just march in our great big army and smash them all at once. That'll be quicker than just, you know, declaring separate wars. We'll just, no, it's just a proper grand Imperial War that we're doing here. A Grand Imperial War of Conquest. So I don't expect too much trouble here because, yeah, even with all their forces united, ooh, look, 10,000. That is almost scary. Oh wait, no, it's not that scary anymore. So yeah, this is gonna be quite a smash, I imagine. I'm just gonna codify this in one army and just march. Glory is going to do his glorious march, as it were. For some reason I don't get the proper pop-ups for these anymore. I don't quite know why. I might need to reset the game. Oh well. Let's see, I think we're just gonna make a nice swoop around this way. So we first go up north, then march on south. That seems like a plan. So that's one down. Are we the evil empire? I'm beginning to feel like we might be the evil empire here. But we're not evil, we're just trying to bring order to the galaxy. Oh, that also stops that big army immediately. Okay, Morar is next. And there we go. That was our big unification swoop throughout these lands. Pretty much no challenge whatsoever. But that does mean I think we now have enough to actually form like the Kingdom of Sweden. Yes. Which will be a title we will be giving to someone already has lands there. Where is he? King Arnulf. He's been doing pretty good. Why is he there? I don't quite know why he's there, but well. Hey, King Arnulf, you're becoming double king now. I'm gonna give you all these fancy new lands. Do with them as you will. But please convert them to the Imperial Church, as that is quite important. And then with that, you'll also become the King of Sweden. Enjoy! Now I think, how are we doing on our great plan so far? Getting close, 16 more. Which I think we can, you know, add with like the addition of these lands to Norway. Which we'll be doing soon, I guess. Once again, after we... Oh, we only have to do a tiny bit of reorganizing. Should not be too hard, so yeah. Back in a moment. And in the year 1313, the time was finally there. After a great war across Scandinavia, it was all united. And reorganized as well, I but there's some issue with it. Well, because Finland is being uppity and doesn't want to join Scandinavia if I create it. So, to put, because I want Denmark in there as well. To get that arranged, I will have to give the title to Queen Ragnhild of Denmark. Appropriate, I guess. So, she will be a very big new queen of, or empress of Sweden. Actually, Scandinavia. So, grant her the title. I've arranged that she no longer has any, like, territories more in our heartland, so that is fine. So, congratulations there, Ragnhild. You are now the titular Empress of Scandinavia. Yes, that's a nice split here at Lübeck. It's kind of where I want to have it. So that is fine. You're under her rule, right? Right, okay. Now, only yes. Finland doesn't want to leave for some reason. I don't quite get how, and I want to get rid of these territories. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to, you know, actually transfer you to the Finnish king, and then he can sod off and handle this shit on his own. I don't want to care about these eastern territories anymore. Grand Vassal. This one. Ah, these are also under... Yeah, okay, so these will also... Grand Vassal... Yeah, you can have... Okay, that should mean I now no longer have any Eastern territories, and... Weird Neckbeard King! I am going to grant you the glory of... Yeah, the glory of independence. There you go. Go be Finland on your own. I hope you get swallowed up by Scandinavia, honestly. Another realm organized. I guess now... Oh! Well, this is not good. How does this happen? That slipped by me. Well, I'll need to... that'll get reorganized properly. And then, yes, the next age will begin. How old is our... was King Glory at this point? 44, so he still have quite a bit of life left in front of him. We'll see what he does with it. Also, seems Kaiser Ultimus II has decided he wants to be King of Britain as well, and held a little bit of an invasion there. That is quite an impressive feat. Sorry there, Alba. I guess Gaelic rule of the British Isles is not in the future. Well, you could go for Ireland. That'll be fine. We'll see how this whole develops. And at 13, 15, I think it's, yes, with not much else to do, with the realms all nicely divided and everything, and money just pouring in, I think it's time we take a gamble and go and fight the Zadit Sultanate. Let's do that in the form of a holy crusade. I haven't done any of those, so that seems like a fun thing to do. So it will be risky. They seem to be like similarly strength as we are. I don't think they'll have much allies coming in, but we'll see. So this will be a tricky one, but we'll see what happens. I mean, if we lose, we lose.
Pope Glorious called the Crusade to unite the true Kaiser
Christians under a single banner and lead them to against the enemy of the faith. Time is finally to consecrate the grounds in the Sardis with the blood of the infidels to claim the lands and the St. George Dale's funds and all that, yes! We immediately begin this? I guess we immediately begin this, and I think we do have a strength advantage here. We want my daughter. My daughter is pretty badass, so yes. Let's keep our daughter Hiligonda as possible future queen of this new land. I guess the war is just straight up beginning. Alright. Let's raise all our armies here. Hopefully everyone is joining in, like Francia and maybe Elba, I don't know, Scandinavia. Finland. All the ERs. E-I-E-R-O. Is time running? And our daughter Kenna has become another pretty brilliant warrior. Honestly, I'm tempted to maybe put her in charge of these new Holy Lands. She has like the Holy Warrior trait and everything. But Hilgonda has been waiting for longer, so it's fine. And honestly, Hilgonda has slightly better stats from what I remember. Alright, who shall we marry you to? I kind of don't want alliances, so I'll just... Let's find some good genetics for you to marry into. Oh, time is actually running. I should probably stop that before suddenly all my Crusaders end up dead. That would be most unfortunate. He is very good in the stat-wise department. What would be technically be inbreeding, but still. You know what, a little bit of inbreeding, it's fine. Whoever got hurt for a little bit of inbreeding? Alright. Focusing on this Grand Crusade now. I think it will be, this is the first full, like, yeah. This is the first Crusader Imperial Crusade. Glorious. Let's hope it will be a badass victory. Our very, very strong army and all that. Sure, give me money. Alright, all the armies unite. Yeah, it takes a while before, oh dear. Yeah, it seems Francia and a lot is joining. At least some people from Scandinavia are joining in, that's good. Yeah, oh dear. It's not running too well. I'll let you know how this Grand Crusade goes, but I think we have the numerical advantage here. Yeah. And so it was that in the 2 years past 1315, the faithful of the Keiserlijke Kerk swarmed into what's it called? Sadit lands. Pretty much crushed them very swiftly. Within 2 years we kind of, yeah, swarmed all over them. So we can enforce our demands and have our daughter, Hilgonda, become new queen of this new land. St. George grants ultimate certificate for Lucia. I thought we were going to do this for our daughter. Wait, they just get it? Oh, that was not really what I would have liked. I wanted this to be, you know, independent. Oh well. Francia is looking big and scary now. Oh well, I guess you could have everything. So our daughter is now not the queen of something. Where's Hilgonda? Princess Hilgonda, what did she get? She just got the Duchy of Granada. That is very disappointing. So, yes, with that unexpectedly, Francia grew even larger. I think we created a very scary superpower now. As I don't think Francia is going to let those lands go. Oh well. That is history for you. Written by the victors, which in this case was definitely Kaiser Ultimatus II, who is, yeah, soon turning out to be quite a glorious Kaiser there of Francia. My, he is let alive. I think he will soon pass on, though. We'll see who takes over next and how Francia will hold in the coming ages. Well, it seems Francia didn't hold on to the Spanish holdings for long. As already it's fallen back to, yeah, just to a Muslim sultanate. That was really pathetic there, Francia. I don't know what you did. How you pulled it off. You didn't even die for this, Ultimatus. How did you fuck this up so bad? To lose it all. Yeah, well, your problem. I guess we'll launch another crusade in some other lifetime. We, meanwhile, are nicely basically making Portugal. So that's nice. Should we maybe also go to war? Well, we'll see against who we go to war with. Holding down the forts and all that. And then came the year 1342 when one of our new many daughters, Brilliante, became also quite powerful. We're getting quite a strong set of warrior daughters right here from the latest set of children from Glory. Appropriate, but yeah, she become another skilled tactician. Very nice. But lo and behold, the Byzantine Empire has exploded into a whole bunch of different realms. I don't know what exactly happened, but I think whoever this Byzantine Basilius Artemios III is not a very capable Byzantine emperor. Because, yeah, we have like a kind of sultanate that is still Catholic though, but that's split up. Peasant leader sultanate. So they had a peasant uprising that was successful. That you don't see too often. And then Laconia, who's just separate now. And yeah, all these northern bits, it's all split up. Meanwhile, we have been spreading out towards the east here a little bit. Taking all the separate little lands, and now we really have kind of, you know, divided the world into empires. So, still have this bit, so who knows what will happen with Spain. I think we're gonna see like Spain getting conquered by someone in the near future. Probably me. So we'll see. And so it was that in the year 1346, Pope Chloe finally passed away at the age of 77. Pope Chloe held many wars and united many continents. Specifically, he was doing with the whole Scandinavian and Finland rule, and even expanding the borders of Gallia yet. As he perished, and we moved to Pope Arnold. Let's actually read this text. Pope Chloe of the Catholic papacy has found peace in Christ's embrace at the age of 77. He died of old age, although quite famous for his sharp intellect. He could still not outsmart death. Pope Arnold ascends the throne, being an ambitious man. Many expect his realm to grow and prosper under his rule. Yes, as well, Pope Chloe was just in the middle of expanding the Spanish. As I was saying, Pope Chloe was just in the middle of expanding the Spanish control, giving one of his daughters, now half-sister, control of Asturias, which has been expanding. And that he passed away is actually quite a good thing now, as that resets most of our, treaties and such. Like, yeah, the treaty with my father, not with me. Haha, now I'm going to kick your ass again, just like Daddy. And which means we can expand even further. And even though we're already quite old, we might be able to form a new Spanish realm here after the implosion of what was once pretty much the Roman Empire. Jerusalem is taking advantage of this though, expanding into Egypt. Well done, Jerusalem. See how this develops in the second half of this 14th century. And so began the reign of, what was his name again? I kind of forgot. Pope Arnold! Arnold Gloryzoon. Very good name. Who, he does look like a bit of a doddering old fool. But he instantly began like lots of, wars to take all of this, Reconquista of Hispania. And he has now made the Empire of Hispania. And I think it's time to once again say goodbye to a bit of the realm and hand it over to a family member. In which case I think Queen Brilliante, our half-sisters, I think that will do a fine job. And she does already have children, so that is perfectly fine. And yeah, hopefully she'll be a fine empress. I don't know what it would be called in Spanish. Probably once again Kaiser, because they're Dutch culture and everything. But yes, Queen España Brilliante. You have with this earned yourself the Empire of Hispania, and shall be your responsibility to rule this thing. Thanks much, but we want to keep Santiago for ourselves, because that's what our holy site is. So we want to keep those under our own control. So, there we go. Queen Brilliante. You are now Kaiserin of Hispania. We did keep a few territories here, but honestly, I'm fine with that. Keep a little bit of a landing ground if in case we need to interfere in Spanish affairs. Just keep small colonies everywhere. So, and that was in 1351. Pope Arnold's big first achievement. Also, there's less and less to do. We are becoming... Oh! They've renamed themselves Britannia. What? Ah, they're Anglo-Saxon now. That makes sense. That's good. I'd like to see Britannia. And they're taking over... They're finally taking over Ireland properly. Yeah, I guess this is going to be their little Gaelic bit. While England is now pretty much fully in control of Francia, who... Oh, they have a new Kaiser again. Very young one. Imaginina. We've seen that name before. But yeah, cool. New young girl to rule. She is 6 years old. Well, let's see if she makes it or if... Francia will eventually maybe goes the way of the Byzantine Empire, which is definitely still not looking good. This is just, it's just shattered even more to pieces. Yeah, there's that realm is doomed. We'll see. Africa is kind of Africa. India has some big empires, but still pretty fractured. It's pretty fractured. These are definitely the remnants of the Mongols, I think. Oh, they actually Muslims have kind of... yeah, they've all converted to the Muslim faith. That's unfortunate. I like the Tengri. Let's see, over here we have... Burn! Bunch of Burnhasen. Ha 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 ha. That's a stupid joke. Yeah, still some shattered bits. Yeah, the remains of Genghis Khan's march. Ooh, Galatia Volhynia. That's big. That's very big. They're actually... I mean, if they keep going like this, they might actually be able to pull off the whole Russia idea. They will have to start moving against... If they go against White Rus... They stand a shot at making proper Russia. That would be awesome. Then we really have like all the empires. Except for the Byzantine. They exploded. But yeah, let's see the ages past. I'm beginning to doubt if we'll make it to the end date of 1440. But we'll see.
Nearly 14 years of not much happening.
After, well, España is slightly... shattering. Seems like their Brilliante has a little bit of problem keeping things together. And I also think we're living in an age of opulence because everyone is getting fat. My lord is getting fat. Okay, she's still alright, but he is just whale size. Glory the Second. How's Scandinavians doing? Yeah, she is not the smallest of lady. He's getting a bit rotund. Yeah, there's a bit of an eating problem. And Francia is also eating Britain completely. Yeah, they are just blobbing out already. This is... Francia has a problem. I have to say, Francia is getting to be a big problem. They are eating parts of Europe I do not want them to eat. And there is little I can do to stop it. Meanwhile, they're busy right now actually... Oh, they actually took all over Rome. No wonder they're crusading. Yeah, we've caught ourselves in the middle of a crusade here. That I just only recently joined in because, you know, was bored. Was bored of all the partying and eating and then just getting messages like, oh, here, more money. Yeah, I really need more money, guys. Speaking of which, you know what I'm gonna do? So, where's my flag? Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hire an army of mercenaries. Just hire every mercenary out there. That'll be fun. Have them do the fighting for me. Because not like I can't afford it. It's available, not available. Hello, yeah, here's your money. Who's girls of the sea? Who's girls of my monies? And more. How big will our mercenary army be? Yeah, I think everyone that was available is hired now by us. Could even send like holy orders. Has anyone even sent them yet? I don't think so. Kingdom of Ravana. Ah, yeah, they're all busy. Very good. I approve of that. Let them be busy. Right, I'll send my great big mercenary army. Go ahead and have fun, gents. You can, yeah, go stop the Pope, who is apparently now relocated in Navarra. Since Francia took over Rome. Well, at least gives, means that there's another holy site in the hand of Keizerlijke. The Keizerlijke Kerk. It's growing a bit beyond me. Oh yeah, oh no. They just keep blackmailing about the guy I murdered. Look, it was just one guy. It was a long time ago. And he clearly lives, dear Arnold is clearly living with the guild. Look at him. He's a murderer. Yeah, we're well aware of that now. I think they don't stand a chance even before me arriving with a mercenary army. See these pop-ups there? I'm kind of going crazy of them, so I have actually in between these times when I feel things are mostly at peace, I've just been switching out to other characters to make sure that I don't go crazy of these, because I'm kind of, you know, there's not much we can do anymore with Galleria. But I still would like to finish that long and sordid history. See, this is insane. This is not manageable anymore. I hope you understand my skipping over things a little bit. It's an excellent power combination, that communion with being a temporal ruler. But it kind of makes you go crazy with the stupid pop-ups. Let's go over here then. With our mercenary army. It's funny, we haven't even actually sent any, you know, real armies over. Oh, they're sending actual armies. This is a big fight, but we're still winning this because the mercenaries are pretty strong. Just barely, but they're winning this. Oh, now they come with a big army, yeah. Yeah, that's not something we can win, but it's fair enough. Power and... yeah, definitely don't want independence right now. I already picked something. Yeah, we're saving for private army. That'll be great. And then we can go down the other ones if we need. How are people actually doing? Do we need to convert anything? Oh, we have a little bit of Catholicism up there, so Let's get rid of that. Control, anything needing? Oh, Zutphiz apparently needing some
Stricter, tighter grip.
And I don't really care for what they're doing in Maastricht. But oh well, we'll just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Oh, we have a bit of a independent in... Oh no, that's just because of the Crusade. Yeah, no, the empires are still pretty much whole except for Hispania. Yeah, little silver coins, that's all fine. We still have our Merc army somewhere. I haven't seen them anymore. I don't quite care. Oh, here they are. Hey, 150,000 men! Maybe you should, you know, join this fight. That would be great. Instead of faffing about shining your helmet. So meanwhile, what has happened in the world? Galicia, yeah, they're moving hard. They think they got their eyes set on Russia.
A broken cross. The pitiful warriors of St. George were no match for our warriors.
Under wise leadership of Kaiser Imaginina. It's like a favor repel the invader, reaffirm once again our claim over Ravenna. Perhaps next time the Catholic King Bishop will not be so eager to throw away the lives of followers. Infidel taste the wrath of St. George. So hurrah, this bandol. That was that's another failed crusade. Poland is not doing so great either. I don't know why they're shattering, but they are. Oh, we are... I think we're pushing into them. I am not sure, well, I guess that's just a natural thing. Step between the seats to join Beatrix. I was horrified at the oozing blisters on our private parts. Did I do this to her? Oh no. Well, great. We're just spreading our sickness around. Get up, go and get down with the sickness. Well, yes, let's let another age pass and see if we can get to the end of this tumultuous 14th century.
And finally, in the year 1367, the old Pope, Arnold Groyson, looking quite a mess, finally drank himself to death in too much in the constant age of partying in Gallia. Just going bigger and bigger. And then so his son, Pope and Kaiser Slangermann, took over. He looks cool. He kind of looks like Solid Snake. Badass. On eye and everything. What type of person is he? He's scaly, obviously. Wounded right now, but kind of a warrior diplomat here. Well, actually much more of a diplomat than a warrior, but apparently he has done some fighting. Fair enough. He has a set of children, a daughter specifically in line to inherit. And yeah. So you see, Francia is, under Imaginia, is going quite out of control. It is really unfortunate. Hispania still getting the pieces back together, but it's working with Brillante growing rather like a brilliant giant star. There's way too much partying in these lands. Let's see, over here we have Margaretha, Ragnhild's daughter. Okay, a murderer. Pretty fierce looking woman, I'd say. Yeah, over here we see Russia kind of forming. Ah, and I see the Arabs, Muslim Arabs are taking advantage of the disintegration of the Byzantine Empire to kind of re-establish themselves. Good for them, I guess. Got a kicking for a long time, but they might be getting back to things. Yeah, they're slowly getting back. India is more scattered than before. And the steppes of the east are still the steppes of the east. Not much change there, honestly. in their sadistic, chaotic state. But yeah, oh dear, the Byzantine Empire. That's nothing now. That's just, yeah, shattered pieces. Maybe someone will pick them up. Who knows? But yes, the age will pass and we'll see where this all goes.
It was shortly after our new Lord Slangerman took control of the empire that there was a huge rebellion in Gallia to install, I believe it was. Let's see. To install, I believe, his sister to the throne of Gallia. Unfortunately, since Slangerman had access to the papal, to the Kaiserliche papal coffers, his source of mercenaries was nearly unlimited, and so there was not much that the rebels could do to defeat this financial powerhouse. Really, I just basically bought every mercenary in the world, which I did need to fight off this rebellion, but yeah, with that, pretty hard to defeat me. And since I let the AI take control of the empire a bit, for some reason they moved their capital to Maastricht. I have no idea why. I will be moving that back to Gallia or to Arnhem whenever I can. But yeah, this is mostly just, you know, an issue of getting all of the armies and soldiers in one place. Thankfully, they seem interested in doing like a one big fight, so that is a plus. Ah, we already have a nice granddaughter. Philippa? I know a lot of badass things. Philippa, Giorgio and everything, so yeah, good badass name. And with the rebels finally struck down, Pope or Kaiser Slangerval, he's a man, took his moment to reorganize the realm, resettle the capital in the proper city of Arnhem, and then reclaim the holy sites for the royal family. Now we are a little bit over, so it's mostly just organizational stuff, and when we return, something exciting will have happened, surely. The next changes upon the European landscape came in the year 1385, as Slangerman invaded most of Bavaria and pretty much took control of all of it, almost. On the other side of Poland, I don't know what the original country is called, but Russia was formed by Tsar Matvey the Bloodfather. Go for the area, and yeah, so another empire came to rise, and I believe they actually might have also switched to our religion. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's some holdouts in there, so... Meanwhile, most of Western Europe is firmly under control of the Kaiserliche Kerk, with Catholicism mostly only holding sway in the south and around the Mediterranean. While Jewish faith is quite strong here, tiny little bit there. Some forms of Islam are taking control of the Middle East here. Coptic's still strong. This is a what's it call it? A Muslim faith as well. I wonder how Catholic got all the way up here. We'll hold out, I guess. Yes, quite the landscape. I don't know if we'll be able to manage it. I think we'll go for one ruler, go after Slangerman, and then call it, because, you know, not that much happening anymore. And then it was the year 1387, when, after making a whole mess of the realm that was previously so well organized, Pope Slangerman, keep mistaking him for that glorious woman, formed, after conquering pretty much the kingdom of Bavaria, he reformed it and also added to that the title of the kingdom of the Empire of Germania, which we could now grant to the son and put him out on his own, so we don't have don't have this chunk hanging on the empire, which I don't like. So
There we go. Should be handled. Equaling ours, yes. And there we have, nicely, the Germania now on the map. Very good. Now, if only we could also like cut this little vestigial bit off. Let's see, what do we need for that? Because we have the Kingdom of Pomerania. Obviously, we could make it independent, but I'd rather want it independent on an empire level. But oh dear. Yeah, I would have to take over Poland for that one. Which, I mean, we could do that. That might not be a terrible idea, actually. Can we still do a war for Poland? I mean, we can do a holy war for Poland. Because apparently they're still Catholics. Very foolish to be Catholics at this stage, but... Or forced vassalization? That might actually work. What, there's too many counts to be forcefully vassalized. Yeah, I thought as much. We can't do an invasion, but we could do a holy war for Poland. Which would pretty much take most of it immediately. Apparently she is, yeah, she is a Catholic. And this seems like a good idea. Let's actually do that, yes! And we can probably cut off Pomerania, make another empire, and yeah. Seems like a solid plan for history.
And so, sadly, in the year, what year is it? 1319, near the end of the 14th century, Gauria said goodbye to Pope Slangerman, who died of both stress and unknown diseases. One of the best fighters of his age, he was unrivaled in hand-to-hand combat, apparently. Pope Bava ascends to the throne. A true sadist, many fear the realm will return. Well, her daughter is apparently not such a nice lady. And she catches herself in a war with England, apparently, for some reason. Just as her father had just expanded into Poland. What an interesting dilemma. We'll have to see what type of queen she turns out to be for this latter half of the 14th century. The ascent to the imperial throne was not easy for Bava, as many contested her claim on the throne and said that, let's see, who should be? Theodulf Peterson, who I don't know who that is. Someone for Francia should be ruler of Gauria. Another great civil war broke out, but through family collections, many allies were called into the war, and making this one of the first true European imperial wars. Well, this war is quite chaotic and confusing, and well, I really have to rely on the allies on this one, because yeah, it is my own troops are not going to be able to do it, even with the mercenaries. But oh well, that's what we've been seeding all these new realms for. Get our family into powerful positions throughout Europe. And the previous Slangerman really ruined like the entire infrastructure that I made, the entire power base. When I left him to the AI, he did some amazingly foolish things, like giving away the capital of the empire and just taking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna move to somewhere underdeveloped. It's almost impossible to understand what the hell they were doing. We need more numbers. Get in there. Yeah, this is a big battle. Big fights for the throne, yeah. Is this some Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, I guess, type of shit.
Okay, going for another epic big battle here. Right, 52. We are slowly getting there, but they have a lot of numbers as well.
In the end, after many bloody battles, there was no clear winner. And the coup had to be put down, had to be laid to rest without any clear winners. But with the Queen, or Empress, Bava still on the throne and the realm still united.
I guess the best we could do here. I don't know why this is still up here. So why this man cannot marry? Why was it made then? Oh, this is a nonsense request, I guess. Oh well.
And so, with the 14th century past, moving on to the 15th century, with brutality and
lots of force beating down like rebellions and such. Our current Pope Kaiserin, Pope Bava, has managed to take control of the lands that would make a new empire. Yes, we'll make another one, which we will leave to this lady, Vendelmoed's daughter, Ada. Nice name. And yes, she will become the new empress of the Southern Baltic Empire. Sounds very impressive. So, we should release this. Yeah, that leaves this whole northern bit on its own. Very good. And yeah, the current East Frankian king have been changed to our son and heir, who is not looking too good. His wife also died. I hope he makes it, else we might have some inheritance problems. But I think we'll call this an actual end here to the Let's Play. It's been quite a ride, but at this point, running the Empire, it is tiresome and depressing. Let's see. Well, you can be. I guess you can be this thing. Yes. Overall, Crusader Kings, very good game. A shame I haven't been able to play some of the new patches. I'm very interested in that. And by the end of it, well, I made a very powerful build for my empire, but it became as just running an empire usually, busy work. And that was a bit of a problem. But yes, I split up. I shaped Europe. I think our family shaped Europe. And remember, we started all this from just a little, where is it? Yeah, the Duchy of Galrus, right here. That's, I think, all we have. Maybe we had Arnhem? I think we had Arnhem and Gelders, yeah. That was all we have, and we made this out of it. I'm very impressed. And I did something wrong here. Why is this under Mesopotamia? Well, we probably have to end up conquering this, as this is not proper. Anyways, I think this was it then for Crusader Kings. Next week, new strategy with some special surprises. So, till then,